There's the family that we were on that Friday, and then there's the family that we became on that Saturday. We had been a family of 5, and then we became a family of 4, and that's who we'll always be. She had this beautiful ear-to-ear smile, and when she would pout, she'd stick out her bottom lip. We called her Bottom Lip. It's not a very creative nickname. That vision of her twirling her ribbon from rhythmic gymnastics or running across the floor to do a leap, those are the beautiful ways that I remember her being in the world. It was late, it was around midnight, and the phone rang. And something about it just didn't feel right. It was so late on a Friday. She was 18 years old, and she had just started college. And she was at a party with friends. And some boys came to that party and shot it up, shooting my sister and another young woman in the process. By, I don't know, 9 or 10 in the morning, it was all over the news. And people were calling our house, asking if they had just heard on the radio what they thought they had heard on the radio, which was that 18-year-old Rani Goodgame shot and killed overnight. And we had to tell them that that was what happened. The boys responsible for my sister's death illegally were in possession of guns. 2 of them were under the age of 18, so they would not have been eligible to legally buy a weapon. And the one who was older than 18 was out on bond for another murder. He had been arrested and charged with murder and was out on bond. He should not have had access to a weapon either. What I've come to realize is that when these shootings happen, when gun violence happens, the media is there at the beginning, and they cover the story for a little while, and then it passes from the news. And for people like me and my family and all of the other survivors of gun violence, this is something we live with every day. The thing that I want people to know about the gun violence survivor community is that every day our numbers grow larger. Until we make meaningful change in the way that we treat guns, in the way that we treat people who want to buy guns, and in the way that we treat our schools and public places, and recognize that anywhere we go, gun violence is possible, the numbers of gun violence survivors will just keep growing. And I don't want more people to join this club. I'm one of the millions of gun violence survivors in the United States today. I'm Lisa Goodgame, and I support Texas Gun Sense. Gun violence is preventable.